What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Seville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Daniel Dubois and Mamoud Charr. Get this. The WBA bizarrely announces new regular heavyweight champion days after the Dubois loss. Get this. The WBA, as part of a court settlement, the World Boxing Association, the WBA, Championships Committee has reinstated Mamoud Charr as regular champion of the organization's heavyweight division. After the fight in which Alexander Usyk defeated Daniel Dubois, the Ukrainian had remained as the only heavyweight champion. However, the organization is forced to make the decisions to reinstate Charr as regular champion in order to continue with the normal operation of the body. Charr lost his status as champion in recess in 2021 after not having fought in the scheduled time and after the impossibility of agreeing a fight with Trevor Bryant. After 2 years, a judicial process in between, the WBA has decided to reinstate the regular champion status to the boxer. After a thorough study by the WBA on the best way to execute this move, the WBA set two key conditions. First, Charr must fight Jarrell Miller, fifth-rated boxer of the division, before October 14th. And second, the winner of this matchup must face the next available contender, which will be determined by the body. Okay. The order to face Miller, best known for his failed doping test against Anthony Joshua. Miller has fought 3 times since 2018, again against no current top-ranked WBA heavyweights. The WBA concluded its statement by deeming the decision in the best interest of the sport. And let me counterpunch. Well, that's kind of strange, simply because Dubois is still fighting for the legitimacy of the claim that he should still be champion based on the crotch belt issue. And it's funny how they moved on that quick. Now, to be honest with you, he didn't fight for a while, and his inactivity was kind of strange. But Mamoud Charr was kind of, screwed around by Don King. That's how Trevor Bryant got the WBA, because they lobbied a fight from the WBA to be had without Mamoud Charr, because Mamoud Charr did not have a passport. Okay, so that was an issue with that. However, you can get a passport in a couple years, so it's kind of like up to the responsibility of the fighter. But it was still kind of strange because Trevor Bryant's, he's supposed to fought for that belt. So at least we have Mamoud Charr having to fight for the belt against Jarrell Miller in order to get that done. Now, what could happen, though? Daniel Dubois, as a comeback, he could always lobby the fight for that belt again, to fight whoever the winner is. So let's say Jarrell Miller and Mamoud Charr go at it, and Jarrell beats Mamoud Charr, and he becomes a WBA champion. All right. Well, Daniel Dubois, for a good hunk of money, because what'll happen, I think Frank Warren will want the WBA some type of regular belt back to Dubois, and then that would be a good fight to put that belt up for ransom if Jarrell Miller has it. So that can make him a chunk of change taking on Dubois again. Because Mamoud Charr, he's not really a fighter in demand, but he's the guy that once had the belt, and then they pretty much left it up to him to make a fight with Jarrell Miller, which, I'm not against that at all. Mamoud Charr and Jarrell Miller, Mamoud Charr is somewhat of a step up for Jarrell Miller. You know what I mean? So they're kind of like in the same zone, okay, as far as legitimacy, okay? So I think if anything, I hope to see that fight to make it happen, and imagine Jarrell Miller as a champion. You know what I mean? So he has an opportunity there. So you guys tell me what you think of the WBA giving the opportunity for the winner out of Jarrell Miller and Mamoud Charr. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!